Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the OnFire B2B podcast. It's a podcast where we take business owners and CEOs in the B2B space. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know when to be concise and when to end. And here we go. Question number 1 in a few sentences. Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, my name is Ricky Shockley. I'm the owner and operator of a small boutique firm, marketing services firm called Shockley Marketing. We've been in business since 2012, and we help small and local businesses with lead gen. And we require no long-term contracts. We put an emphasis on leads over likes. If you can see my my t-shirt here, and really just trying to bring bottom line results to our marketing services clients.
Love it there. I love the leads versus like is more important than likes, because so many people get a ton of likes, but they're broke AF.
Exactly right.
There we go. Question number 2. What is the best thing about working with businesses?
I love working with businesses because we get that team mindset. We're able to do a lot of collaboration and we're kind of working together. Whereas working with direct to consumers, a lot of businesses, you're just trying to serve that customer. You're not necessarily collaborating with that customer as a team member. So for us, it's collaboration with our clients to make sure that we're doing everything we can to produce the results that matter for their business.
Awesome. Question number 3. I'm hearing from other top executives that getting in front of decision makers is a challenge. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely agree. And if you're not talking to the decision makers, you're really wasting your time. So 100% agree. Definitely.
100% agree there. Again, I know some people like to go with the influencer first and work the way up. And I have found that sometimes that's not the best way to go about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I think getting on the phone makes a big difference. Instead of just relying on email, making sure you're getting in contact with the right person via a phone call is always going to be the fastest way to make sure you're accomplishing that.
Absolutely. Question number 4. What advice would you share with other companies working in the B2B industry? Go.
Yeah, so for B2B or really any business, this is something that I find so many of our clients don't think about or don't have a clear answer to, and it's having a unique value proposition. So if I were to bring your ideal customer to your doorstep today, you need to have a clear, tangible explanation of why they should choose your business versus the competitor down the street. And if you don't have that, you have very little chance of succeeding with any of your marketing efforts outside of that. So
that is true. So what are some tips? So like if you can mention, don't have to say names, but mention some of your clients that you help them with their value proposition. Give me some examples.
Yeah, so I think really it's about making it tangible. So for instance, we work with a lot of doctors' offices. And when we work with doctors, they'll come to us and they'll say, hey, I've got this much experience. I got a degree from here. I've been in business this many years. And sure, that sounds great in isolation, but if your competitor down the street has all of those same bragging points, it's not a point of differentiation for your business. So for a lot of our businesses, the one thing I feel like people overlook is being competitive on price. If you're in an industry where everybody's got a good reputation, everybody's got good reviews, they've been in business for a while, they're making customers happy, be willing to try to compete on price, get your costs down. Especially when dealing with new customers, one of the things that we really love to do to get new people in door is to be competitive on price for new patients or new clients. So specifically offering discounted services for people that are new to your business, that can be a great way to get people in the door. And then there's a book by a guy named Adam Ferrier, I believe, and he says attitude changes action, or action changes attitude faster than attitude changes action. So giving people an experience with your business by being competitive on price early can give you that advantage.
Love it. Love that advice there. Let's get to question number 5. What other top CEOs and business owners in the B2B industry, like yourself, would you like to acknowledge as a leader and should be a guest on my podcast?
My buddy, Drew Larison, is the owner of Larison Media in Kokomo, Indiana. He's a super creative guy, hard worker, and he's doing a lot of cool, interesting things. He's starting little media companies in his local market there. So Drew Larison is my shout out.
I'll look through when we're done here. But question number 6 is the most important question of the podcast.
All right.
Focus on this one here. So Ricky, tell me about your first sale.
So I think this was my first sale. It was a little bit muddy, and I was working my first job in marketing when I came out of college. This is a little over 10 years ago now. And I decided that I wanted to start growing my income. So I decided to ask my boss if I could start doing sales for our small agency. And I closed my first deal. It was a local window tinting shop. And my now wife worked for the owner at one of his other businesses. And that was my first sale. So we were able to go in and sign a client up. And the adrenaline rush you get from a sale is unlike anything else.
That is true. 100% agree. So you now have 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. You can do some promo time. You can ask me a question. You can talk about the weather, or since the best to know when to be concise and when to end, we can end early. Go.
I'm good with ending early. Let's wrap it up.
We're done.
Points.
Perfect. You pulled it off. 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best know when to be concise and when to end. Your website, say it real quick.
It's shockleymarketing.com.
In the description, it's magic. Ricky, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, make sure you check out more episodes of the OnFire B2B podcast. My name is Bob Clark. You all have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.